Well, thank you so much for joining us here on AccuWeather Weekend. I'm Bree.
And I'm Constanzer. We're still covering quite a bit for you as we talk about what's been too many clouds across the Northeast, in my opinion.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much sun, and we even saw the storms yesterday impacting, of course, the big game in Morgantown. We're both Penn Staters. 2-hour rain delay. Yeah. We're tracking more storms as we head into today, which is why we want to get you started with satellite and radar.
Yeah, we are kicking things off here with a look at what's going on across the nation, and you can see those showers and thunderstorms just kind of draping their way towards the northeast coastline through drizzle and showers. So as you look across the northeast, here's this boundary setting up from New England right into Kentucky. We've got a lot of wet weather out there. You can see those thunderstorms still moving through Kentucky at this point in time. There's going to be more of that today in eastern Kentucky, as well as through West Virginia and Virginia. But beyond that, too, it's still drizzly and misty, 87 degrees. So still warm, still humid, still dealing with some clouds. But it is south of that where we watch for that severe weather threat. We'll break it down for you. Upcoming hours, there's those thunderstorms kicking up as we go through the middle of the day. Behind it, though, you'll notice that other front coming in from places like Detroit into Buffalo. It is the energy, though, with this first boundary that kicks up most of the locations. So here we are across the northeast. You can see a little bit of wet weather out there. Not a lot to start off the morning, but once we get into the afternoon, of course, that sunshine kind of re-energizes the atmosphere, and that's going to build up with some of those showers and thunderstorms. So your Sunday forecast does have that chance for rain. Notice cold front here trying to push its way offshore does allow for more activity right along the beaches. So if you are planning your Labor Day getaway, you're already at some of those beaches. Unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with some of that rain. Even up and down the I-95 corridor, showers and thunderstorms are still back. It's actually in through Canada here through the Great Lakes. So that's where we have that second round coming through. And it takes some time throughout the day to get these fronts moving. You can see those thunderstorms still blistering up through the midday, afternoon, and evening hours. And it includes Boston right through Washington, D.C. All of a sudden, we're on the backside of things. New air mass comes in, changes things. There's still going to be moisture around this up for us, but when that rain does come around and it sits on the grounds, it can create some other problems. Mosquitoes. We are no stranger to mosquitoes in the north central tier of the nation. Thankfully, if you're out and about, at least things are drying out for us, but you'll still want to watch out for some of those bugs because they're still out there this time of year. High pressure keeping things pretty pleasant, and there you have it again, keeping a reminder of Katrina. Thankfully, this hurricane season, nothing quite like that. Of course, we've gone through the list. You'll recall Beryl and Debbie, also Ernesto impacting Bermuda, but...
Well, I hope you've been enjoying your long holiday weekend. And I think you're going to enjoy this forecast for the actual holiday as well. For Labor Day, Philly, you're reaching a high of 80, not too far off from where we typically are for this time of year, but you'll have plenty of sunshine, maybe a few clouds, but that sun's still shining bright. Boston, you're at 79, Detroit 73, and Baltimore, you come in with a high of 82. The sunshine also in store for Columbus and Pittsburgh, highs in the 70s. Washington, D.C., you'll hit highs in the low 80s. And New York City, you will top off with a high of 78. Now, behind that front that we were tracking this weekend, high pressure builds. Cooler and less humid air will take hold across the Great Lakes, even into the Northeast. We'll have highs ranging anywhere between the 60s and 70s, and our lows dropping down to the 40s and 50s. It is going to be mainly dry, and I know this is going to be a refreshing change with that humidity Wednesday. Though we are keeping an eye out for the late week because we do have a coastal storm that is going to be bringing that rain threat back into the picture along the eastern seaboard. So anywhere along the I-95 corridor, even points further west across the interior northeast, could see some rain as we head into the